Hit it, Chewie.
What are you like?
Punch it.
Alright, you do realise that that's how you're starting your stream, by saying punch it. Wrong franchise, dear.
I'm sorry. We all know what happens when I'm here.
Yes, hello everyone. Ignore Woojemaflub. He's got the wrong franchise on his mind.
I'm playing too much Battlefront. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. We are doing our usual Star Trek Discovery review. Last one of this current iteration, episode 9, which is the sort of mid-season finale. And my god, it was so good.
It was Into the Forest I Go. It was called.
Into the Forest I Go. Yeah. So I'm joined by
Oh
Geeky
my
Ems,
god.
and we're gonna break this down because oh my god, I just said to Ems I need to jump on and talk about this now because otherwise I'm gonna like scream a little bit. This was amazing. Like, just,
oh my god,
wow.
yes.
So I did not expect. I was expecting like a showdown, but I did not expect that.
No,
I did not expect them to clear up the storyline. I didn't expect it to like. It was a straight up finish.
Yeah, well, there is a cliffhanger, but not what I thought it was going to be.
Cliffhanger, and it very much is going to continue on into the next this half of the season. But I did not expect it to be that.
No,
I did not even the slightest. Like, just wow.
I don't know what I don't want to talk about the end at the beginning, but
okay, so let's just get into this.
Yes.
So it's very much focuses around obviously the ship of the dead.
Yes,
it's a very big part of it, and obviously them breaking and decoding the cloaking
invisibility cloak, yes,
which is like, it seems like such an important thing until it all falls apart.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
But yeah, so basically this episode is very much focused around the whole sort of finale side of things. It has a finale set up to it.
It does.
And
it does indeed.
It's just incredible. So I really
sort of started off what the next half of this series is going to be about.
So I mean, we'll get into that in a sec. So I do want to talk about it. I know obviously I've got on here that we got potential spoilers, like disclaimer everyone, but I really do think that I want to talk about that more than anything right now. So we're gonna let's just do the rest of the episode and then we'll get to that.
Okay.
I just wave my arms around like a maniac. So sorry. We have I really like Lorca in this. Lorca in this episode is fantastic. Maybe my favourite episode of him so far. Actually has a heart of gold in this episode, like to the point where I was like, you're almost feeling teary when he was having certain conversations with certain people.
Yes, I know. Oh.
It was so sad. But yeah,
but he is all about discovery. But we're at war, so let's hurry up and get this war over and get back to what we should be doing.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we finally seen that side of him. He's like, yes, no, I am in Starfleet for the right reasons. I'm not here to kill everyone. I actually want to do Starfleet things. Like, let me explore. And at the moment, all I need to do is finish this war, and I can do what the hell I want. I can use the ship for its main purpose. Let's just kill all the Klingons first. That's basically his mentality. We finally unlocked that part of his personality, and I think it makes a huge amount of sense for him now. I love that he's been keeping track of everything Stamets has been doing. And
I didn't see
that. Surprised by that.
Oh yeah, and that's sort of that whole what they were talking about, possible alternate dimensions.
Yes, that's definitely led into what's happened. Obviously,
I think, yeah.
And I also feel like in some respects they've actually just given themselves a huge get out of jail free card as to why spore drives don't exist in the Star Trek universe.
Yes, because of this.
Yes, because the Discovery doesn't exist anymore by the look of it, basically.
No.
Which is just incredible. Like it was really beautifully done, and it came out of nowhere.
It was.
And I can't wait to see where they go with it.
It's gonna be so good.
Yes. So the whole plan of this one was that they had to do. I mean, the actual setup for this episode is really quite simple. So they had to do espionage, get on the Klingon ship, plant some devices that will enable them to.
Yeah, just a couple of devices.
Yeah, so they need to lock onto the ship, and then they can open their full salvo and take it out. It was a really simple premise. and obviously things start to go wrong almost from the start when they found the Admiral.
Yep.
And
oh my god, so she was never dead. I did wonder whether she'd be dead or not.
I thought it was a bit of a waste for them to kill her.
Yeah,
it
didn't make sense
this
for us to see her die like that. It's like, well, hold on, why would you show us all of this? There's got to be something to it.
Precisely.
Oh my god, and there is! That bloody Klingon.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That Klingon, the sub story that just popped into this episode out of nowhere, like Tyler's backstory that just came out of absolutely nowhere. I did not. I mean, when he was speaking on the prison ship about how she'd taken a liking to him, I genuinely thought he meant like, oh well, you know, she doesn't hurt me, she doesn't do anything to me, sort of thing. He made it sound very much like he was like her pet.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
She looked after him, all this sort of stuff, and then it turns out that they had some weird, creepy stuff going on.
Oh my god, yeah, that weird relationship, and
like, I mean, he's clearly been tortured by her, like mercilessly.
Sorry, I've just got a couple of people on the stream. I don't know who virals.tv is. Hello, and thank you for watching.
Hi.
Katetsu, new theory. Rey is a Palpatine. This is Star Trek, not Star Wars, dear.
Katetsu,
our pal Katetsu.
Have stuff to be doing, go away.
Yes, get out of it.
He's lost my train of thought now. Why has he done that to me?
It's a pain.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's not even the stream, but he's already winding me up. What's going on here? This only happens when he's in a stream with me. Oh, where were we? Oh, so
yeah. So this weird relationship. So you saw them in the death room, and it was like it's PTSD, which there obviously is some sort of PTSD thing. But is there also like a Stockholm syndrome as well?
I think there is. So this is. I mean, that bit at the end was really bizarre, where you had that dream of them basically, you know, I mean, whether it was consensual or not, I don't know, but my god.
And then he drops to his knees.
Idea.
Oh my god. Oh, he's laughing now.
Oh,
cheeky bugger.
Keep it PG, come on.
Bugger is fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fly bugger. There you go, see? It's PG.
But yeah, I just had no idea that was going to come out of that character. As
I did not see it coming.
But Burnham kind of talks for us as the audience by saying, "I thought you had it all together. What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
Like I love the way that she literally just like I literally didn't see this coming. What the hell happened to you? You need to explain this to me right now.
Yes, you do.
Because I think like the funniest thing about that is obviously she wasn't meant to go on the mission. Burnham was not meant to be there. Lorca was adamant she wasn't going. And if she hadn't have gone, if anyone else had gone, I reckon that would have failed miserably.
Oh yes, definitely. Most certainly would have failed.
Once again, like she saves the day somehow, but all because Tyler is keeping this sort of side of his psyche completely secret, and and it was just weird. I mean, I'm guessing they're gonna explore it more in future, but just
see what happened. I thought because that whole thing what happened with the ship and everything, did he sabotage it? But I don't know if that's the case.
What you mean, the prison ship? Or...
No. Is this series as good as JJ's movies? That's what Katetsu has just asked. Yes, it is.
It's like a marriage of JJ and
it is
old school Star Trek. Like it's got the visuals and the explosions of JJ.
Definitely. But yeah, this weird relationship those two have, and I don't know whether Taylor has actually sabotaged the ship.
Well, the Discovery, you mean? Or...
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's a good shout, actually. Yeah, maybe that is.
Because she told him to go off, go do his duty or whatever it was.
What the? Yeah, I don't know. Well, she just said soon. It's really weird. She said soon, and then stuff happened. Maybe.
And she said, "I won't let them hurt you." What?
Yeah. When she said that, I had a funny feeling that the Klingons were going to arrive and like take the ship or something. But the cliffhanger was going to be like all these Klingon ships appearing, and then it's going to like fade to black. That's what I thought was going to happen when she said, "I won't let them hurt you." I don't know.
But that didn't happen.
I don't really know what to say. It's
It's also weird where Stamets said, "Oh, one more jump," and I was like, "Oh no, something's gonna happen with this jump." And I was thinking that, and it did happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it's because he had gone too far and he shouldn't have done that many jumps. He should not have done that last jump.
Well, it was clear.
Or whether it was sabotage. But yeah.
No, to be honest, sabotage didn't even cross my mind until you said that, and now I'm thinking. Now you said it, I can't see any other way out of it now. I think that, yeah, you're right. I think sabotage is the answer.
Yeah, it just seems you don't see him on a bridge or anywhere like that.
No,
I assume he's. Oh, for God's sakes! Guess what? He's put favourite Star Trek character, Boba Fett.
He's put a Star Wars character. Oh. You might have to
Get out of the chat, you cheeky bugger! You scoundrel!
Nerf herder.
Is it dirty looking nerf herder or something?
Scruffy looking.
Scruffy looking nerf herder. There you go. That's what you are, Katetsu.
Scruffy looking.
Burn.
But yeah, that's changed the whole end of that for me. I actually feel like I need to watch the episode again, actually, because I feel like you've maybe got a little bit more than I did out of that.
Yeah, I might need to watch it again to see what she actually said to me. I didn't quite catch everything she said, but she told him to go off and do whatever he needs to do. So whether that was what he was supposed to do,
I don't really know.
I don't know, because how could it was because the Admiral Cromwell wasn't supposed to be there. It should have been oh God, is it Zarek? Blicking out. Spock's dad. It should have been him.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I can't see how she's planned. She's just taking advantage of the situation. I think definitely.
Yeah, she is, and obviously he's clearly under some sort of I don't know, like
the only thing I can think of is like Stockholm syndrome or something like that.
Yeah, I think Stockholm syndrome is a very good. I don't think there's anything specific going on there. I think it's that he is genuinely got sort of under her.
Yeah, it could just be he went to her. It's like, what have you done to me?
Well, that's what I thought he was going to start with. I thought it was going to be a strong. What have you done to me?
Do you know what?
Sort of thing.
What other thought popped into my head as well? Possibly.
What's that?
Could she be pregnant?
Oh, that would be weird.
That would be weird, but you don't know. That's why she wanted to get off of there.
Is that a known thing? Like
what, half human, half Klingon?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Like I mean, is it genetically possible?
Well, they're humanoids.
You're actually searching this now, aren't you?
Of course I am. If I could blink and spell half properly.
I don't know. I obviously I don't really know much about the genetics of
Star Trek, half human, half Klingon. There may have been. No, of course there has been. Yes, Next Generation. I've just googled. Yes, no, there is. There's the I can't remember her name, and her and Worf have a son together.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is possible. It is possible. Yes. Yes.
That's intriguing then. Okay.
I can't believe I forgot all about that.
Add to the or string to add to the bow.
Yes.
Okay, so potentially we have that there. Okay. I mean, I wasn't even thinking as far as the theory. I just generally thought he was asking what have you done to me, and she was giving some really cryptic answer. Now I'm starting to think that he's under some sort of influence, and she's pregnant. And this is
I don't know. It just popped. Yeah, it just popped into my head, that whole thought of that's what could happen.
Changing all the things.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, then
oh my God, what is he putting in now? I'm so sorry. A long time ago, the galaxy far away, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Millennium Falcon. I'm gonna slap you when I see you next, boy.
Oh, when's that gonna be? Good luck.
Yeah, that's true. I have to hunt you down.
Okay, so we covered that. Let's sort of move on then. So the obviously they found the Admiral, which is great. I didn't think she'd be dead, so they have her. Obviously, Tyler has his PTSD moment and literally goes into complete meltdown. I quite like that the Admiral was really good with him though.
Oh yeah.
In the situation, I felt like she handled it really well until obviously the last minute when it was like, okay, we're gonna die. You're gonna have to snap out of it now.
Yeah, and she could see that there was a connection between him and Michael.
Yeah, she definitely knew what was going on there.
Oh yes, she's very clever.
Yes, but yeah, I really liked that moment where she was obviously trying to bring him back, and I quite like that she was, well, integral really to the fact that he actually managed to save everyone's lives in that part. Like obviously when the Klingons were there. Because if she would just been lifeless, then I think they both would have been killed or captured.
Oh, definitely.
Obviously, Burnham takes on the leader in like one-on-one combat.
Oh my god, that was so good. Her own. She does.
I was surprised. I mean, I know that the Vulcans are trained quite heavily in a lot of combats, aren't they? Like especially at sort of martial arts and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But wow, like she really held up in that fight. It was pretty impressive.
Very good, and she got the badge back.
Yeah. I feel like her story came a little bit full circle there, really.
Well, Burnham's not going back to prison yet, is she?
Well, no, exactly. God, I don't think Lorca's going to let that happen.
No.
I feel like he's going to use...
He will try whatever he can do, yeah.
And I also feel like the Admiral is going to feel the same way as well, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I mean, after what she's done now, I feel like maybe this is a case of potentially brushing under the carpet. Like, just to get anything happen.
Definitely.
I mean, the way they talk about her and Tyler, obviously, both of them just want to do their duty and the war, and they just want to go off and live in peace. Like,
and I think they should allow that.
And I feel like it would be a case of, you know what, yeah, it's fine. Obviously, you are accountable for a lot of deaths, but obviously you've saved trillions of lives by ending the war. How about you and Tyler just go off as far away from Earth as humanly or Earth and any sort of habitable main sort of planets like Vulcan, Earth, and all that, as far away as possible. Find yourself a nice little place and just live out your life there.
Yep.
And I think they'd be more than happy doing that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Maybe they could go to that weird planet in the Justice episode of. Oh man, I just have to throw this in here. So I've started watching The Next Generation.
Yep.
What is with the weird episode where everyone's like running around that planet naked? I don't understand what I just watched.
Oh, you know what episode you're talking about? Oh my god, have you watched it all?
Yeah, I
Yes, and if you crush flowers, it's a death sentence.
Quill Wheaton gets almost put to death because he crushed some flowers.
Yep.
I mean, I've been to some colleges that are that, like, they love their greenery that much, but I've never been put to death over it.
No.
I remember my old university used to have signposts everywhere saying, "Do not go on the grass. This is here for show only. Do not play football here. This is not the purpose of this grass." Yeah, what the hell? Okay, I'm going off tangent.
You are,
honestly,
yes.
What the hell?
Yes, I know.
But maybe they can go and live there because apparently they like a really nice place. As long as they don't become landscape gardeners, because they have no idea what would hit them if it's like digging up a garden, never mind crushing flowers.
Yep. And you get to walk around naked.
That was the weirdest bit.
I know. That's
some
a weird
of those
one.
outfits, like they delve to some depths.
Oh yeah.
In the cut they had, like wow.
Well, that was the late 80s and early 90s for you.
It was just weird. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Swift. So, I mean, how much more ground we got to cover here? Because I mean, I really want to get to the end.
Oh my god, what are you like?
So what else have we got going on?
Well,
there's 133 jumps.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's just crazy.
And
his eyes went white. He said, "I can see everything," but obviously he means in his mind. Yeah, that was the end. But
they had to do 133 jumps because they had to take basically. I mean, the only way I can describe it, and if anyone has ever watched the making of The Matrix, so when they do the bullet time, they have like hundreds of cameras in a circle.
Yep.
And they fire them all off like in sort of millisecond sequence, so that when they put the frames together, it makes like a really smooth, slow motion picture of someone falling backwards. But obviously, it's kind of the same thing. So they basically were going around the ship 133 times as quickly as possible, taking all these snapshots of every single angle so that they could get a rough idea of where the ship was and to get the idea of where the what the algorithm is to hide the ship.
Yes.
Because obviously they worked out that the only way that it would actually be doing it is to bend light around the ship in the same way that a black hole bends light, so you can only see things. You can see things behind it, but not actually the black hole itself.
Yeah.
which is clever. It's very cleverly done.
Oh yeah.
And they find it in the algorithm, and then they obviously manage to work out exactly where the ship is, and we're able to deal with it. Like obviously beaming people home, blah 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 blah. But Stamets goes for 133 jumps.
I know, it's crazy.
It's brutal. Like, I mean, we've seen how much pain he's in after one, and he does it 133 times. I mean, he's literally like in like death's door almost at the end of it.
Oh, it's crazy.
It was pretty intense. But yeah, I mean, obviously they managed to do that. Burnham gets off the ship after stealing, or no, it's not stealing, but getting back her captain's
insignia. Yep.
They get everyone back aboard, and then the moment that I wasn't expecting, really, because obviously I was expecting this to go on for ages, they actually destroy the ship.
Yeah. That's it, it's obliterated it.
Yeah, the ship of the dead is obliterated. Cole and all of his minions are like basically eviscerated there and then. And I mean basically the end of the inner circle of the Klingon Empire at the moment. Which I was surprised. I didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, well, I don't remember the much mention, like when watching Next Generation, at the ship of the dead. So
no, I mean it's not a thing that's been mentioned elsewhere. But I'm still surprised that they like ended that part of the storyline so quickly, because they made such a big deal of the army.
But they have already given the technology to other Klingons. So
but we now know. But they've also given the technology from Discovery to other Starfleet ships, so the cloaking device is now null and void, effectively.
Yeah, but there's still the cloaking device in other Star Trek series.
Okay, maybe they upgrade it. Maybe they change it to
maybe
to sort of answer what the Starfleet do. I mean, this is clearly a sort of weapons race in some respects. It's like an arms race.
Yes.
So they Starfleet make the Discovery. The Klingons make Klingons make cloaking devices.
Yeah.
So the Starfleet make a way of getting around cloaking devices. The Klingons, I don't know, upgrade their cloaking device. It changed the way it works. There are ways they can work this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I mean, without the Discovery's capability, then I mean, obviously, there's every chance that a slight upgrade to the Klingon ships would mean that they are rendered completely invisible to Starfleet. Because at the moment, as of the end of this episode, Discovery is no longer around for them to obviously do the same thing again.
This is the thing.
And that's kind of where we bring it on to. So we have this beautiful moment, first of all, actually, which I was talking about earlier with Lorca and Stamets.
Yep.
Where he basically tells him that he saved trillions of lives by doing what he just did. He saved the planet that they were fighting over, and he's ordered that they give the medal that he was meant to be born, which is it Legion of Honor?
Something like that, yeah.
The Legion of Honor medal. He's asked them, Starfleet, to give it to Stamets because he doesn't feel like Walker doesn't feel like he deserves it.
No, it's Stamets that did all the work. It was him who did it. If it wasn't for him, and then it's like, I want to do one, because he was like, no, we'll warp back. He's like, no, I want to get everyone home, like back safely. Yeah. One more jump. That's what I'll do. And I just thought, no, something bad is going to happen. You just knew that there was going to be something bad
at that moment. Yeah. But I still thought it was a beautiful moment, and I'm kind of happy that Lorca clearly isn't the kind of guy who's like, he doesn't care about having medals pinned to his chest. He just cares about results.
He does.
So it's nice that he was sort of humble enough to offer it to the person who actually earned him that medal.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I mean that moment, obviously it shows the selflessness of Stamets, but at the same time, I'm just sat there going, "Oh, if only you'd warped."
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
And then so we kind of get on to the end of the episode then, which is like, I think where we're gonna. So I mean, we spoke about this last week, didn't we? About potentially sort of
alternate universe, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, we said about analysing or sort of I don't know, or rumouring or getting ideas and extrapolating on what we got so far to see what we think will happen in the future. I personally think we're going to have. So the episode ends with the Discovery going into using Spore Drive, and something goes wrong, and they end up in what effectively looks like an alternate dimension. I'm still.
It could be alternative dimension. It could be just uncharted space.
Yeah, I mean, first when they said about the Klingon wreckage, I was like, oh, have they gone back to the Battle of the Binary Stars?
Oh yeah, but
that was one idea I had. But then they didn't know then they said the charts didn't show anything, and I was like, well, they'd know where that was. That charted.
Yes. Yeah, there's debris everywhere, so God knows what happened there.
I just feel like with the conversation that had gone on earlier between Stamets and Lorca, they were talking about where Lorca obviously gained all of the intel from what had been done previously, or the jumps they had previously, and he put together charts that showed areas of space that were sort of negative, so like they were like interdimensional areas.
Yes.
And obviously Stamets was saying, okay, these look like places, portals almost over dimensions, and if we do more jumps, then we could potentially see like we gather more data and see how to get these, to get the coordinates for them. I feel like the idea of them having that conversation was just a seed. I feel that they have gone to a different dimension. I think that's the point. Yeah.
I also thought that, please don't say they've done a Star Trek Voyager and they've gone to some other quadrant and it's going to take them ages to get home.
I mean, by all means, it could be that. I mean, I think the idea now was that we're being taken away from the Klingon War. Yes. I don't think we're going to see much more of that now. I think that's been done. That was all character building. I think it was the whole our characters against the backdrop of war means that you can build them much quicker because you get to know them much quicker because they are doing like heroic acts and all this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you get like a good 9 episodes of, or not even that, you get 7 episodes really of most of the characters to sort of hash out this idea of what they're going to be like as people, and then you actually do some Star Trek exploration. That's what I think it's going to be. I think they're stranded.
Yeah.
The idea is that they're stranded either in a different dimension or a different part of space, and either they have. Well, I mean, in both cases, they're going to have to make them somehow.
Sorry, you cut out. That I didn't hear that.
Oh, sorry. I said either way that it's going to be about them trying to get their way home.
Yeah.
Whether using the warp drive or whether using the spore drive, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, it depends on where they are. But yeah.
It depends on whether the ship was actually sabotaged or not, or if it's just the fact that he'd done too many. And what happened to him? Was it he just couldn't complete this jump, or because he suddenly became ill, it just dropped him somewhere?
Yeah,
God knows where.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the storyline may be slightly similar to the. So again, going back to Next Generation. I can't believe I can actually say this. I feel like an actual Trekkie. The episode where they are upgrading the warp core of the Enterprise and they manage to go to like warp 10.
Oh yes.
And they go like it's like 300 years away from, like at normal warp speed, they go like 300 years away from Earth.
Oh, are you talking about with the you got the Traveller?
Yes.
The guy that sort of starts to phase. Oh, and you've seen that. So and also Wesley Crusher.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, maybe that will, I don't know, maybe that'll be that kind of an homage to that sort of storyline, do you reckon?
Possibly, I don't know. We don't know where he came from.
No.
So, yeah, he was like an interdimensional being, but obviously sometimes needed help travelling somewhere.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of what Stamets has now become in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's their being who is now fading and ill. I mean, it rings a lot of bells in a lot of ways. So I don't know. Potentially that'll be what it is. I think it'd be a nice homage though. I mean, if they could extend that story out, because I was enjoying that, and then I felt like they kind of rushed to the end. But obviously, everything in Last Generation is very much contained in each episode. It's not really
normally, it's not very often that they have
2-parters or anything.
No,
very much one and done. So it'd be quite nice if we could have something of that caliber. And I mean, I really love the whole stranded storylines. I mean, one of my favourite series at the moment, which is the one on YouTube, that Space Engineers one I'm watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean the reason I love that so much is about being stranded on an alien planet, and it's in Space Engineers. It's in a game. People are recording it. It's not, obviously graphics aren't fantastic or anything like that, but the idea of being stranded on a planet and that sort of side of things I really enjoy, because it adds so much more mystery to it, and the answers don't have to be obvious.
No, they don't.
It's an alien planet, or it's an alien area, so you can do whatever the hell your mind wants you to do, and I just feel like it lets you play with things a little bit more, especially when it comes to the fact that Star Trek in the past has really liked the whole messing with theoretical physics and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, have you got any ideas of what might happen?
I really don't know. I am thinking along lines could possibly be an alternate dimension because that was mentioned before.
Just the fact it was telegraphed, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
But it might just be a red herring. So
it might be, and it could be my theory that the ship was sabotaged.
I do believe that that's probably what happened,
and the fact she said, "I won't let them hurt you," maybe she's just saying to him, "I won't let the because he'll get into trouble for doing this."
Yeah, or maybe wherever the hell they've been transported to is somewhere where she knows people.
Yes, possibly. That's true as well.
But also, there's some part of me that feels like maybe, I mean, yes, it could be sabotage, but then sabotage might not have been like, oh, I don't know, how do I say this? Like, it wasn't. There was no end goal. He just sabotaged it.
No.
So they could still be in an alternate dimension because he just sabotaged the core and they ended up somewhere. Yes. And that's it.
Oh, hello, White Shadow. I just had White Shadow join. But we're almost done here, actually, aren't we?
I think we are. Yeah. I don't think it's much more we can go over.
No.
I've got the whole. What's going to happen next? Oh, my sister.
You couldn't help. It's like, what's going to happen? What's going on? And of course, me throwing that in there saying, oh, well, it could be that it's been sabotaged and this and the other.
Mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know what to think. I feel like I need to watch the episode again, actually. Okay, so do you have anything else you want to
add? I can't wait. It's going to be... Is it January, I think it's on again, so it's gonna get Christmas out the way. I know it's a bit of a wait. Also, I've got 5 hours and 10 minutes till I can play Battlefront 2.
Yes, make sure you check that out, guys. If any of you are up really late, if anyone is not in UK and your times are slightly behind ourselves, definitely stay up.
Yes.
Or at least, I mean, it might be in your afternoon by the time Em gets on to do it. But please,
oh yes, even though I've got work in the morning, it's fine.
Hi, White Shadow. Sorry, he's just commented on mine as well.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, like make sure you watch Ems because I'm gonna love it. So what are you doing tonight? You just doing multiplayer? You're actually gonna do the main?
I was thinking doing the main story. I'm not. I can't be doing the whole multiplayer because I'm gonna be tired and I'll get peed off and I won't be able to do things properly. I'll just do a bit because it's gonna have that whole intro to it as well. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to do the same sort of thing, but I don't know if I'm going to live stream it. I think I'm going to put together like an episodic sort of thing and just sort of play it bit by bit because I want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know. See, you want to get on there, but I imagine once you've done this, you'll probably want to do it again because you're going to be so tired. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah. I'll be back on it tomorrow afternoon. I've got a half day tomorrow, so it's fine. And then I've got the rest of the week off for Battlefront. I booked holiday just for Battlefront.
So keep an eye on, keep a weather eye on Em's channel.
Oh yes.
Crazy with Battlefront stuff.
I am.
Yeah. So. I think so. We're obviously not going to be able to do these for a little while now.
When are you going to play Alien Isolation? I will be soon. I have brought it. I got it on the Halloween sale on Steam, so I do have it.
If you keep nagging her, she'll eventually do it.
Yes.
That's what I've learned. I got this far with her. I managed to get her to buy it again after she sold it to me in the first place.
Yep.
So yeah. Give it a few more weeks and you'll be seeing some streams on there, I reckon.
Yes, I did start Karamari Hospital on Friday, but I don't know if there's a glitch with the game or it's something I need to do, but I couldn't get past this monster and I just kept dying and I just got so annoyed. I was like that. Right, that's it. I'm not playing it.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to try that. I need to check to see if there's a glitch or anything or something I missed and then I'll carry on with that. That shouldn't take too long because it's only like DLC for Spooky Jumpscare Mansion, so it shouldn't be as long as the full game.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
And then we'll have some Alien Isolation, I think, after that then.
Yes, that's true. I'm putting that in my diary. So
can't wait.
So much. Yeah, I really can't. Okay, guys. So we are obviously not going to be doing these for the next few Mondays. Me and Em have been talking about potentially doing Star Trek Online. We haven't got it set in stone yet, but I think we want to keep the Star Trek theme going.
I think so.
For sure. So we will keep you updated on that. But potentially next Monday we'll be playing Star Trek Online for a little bit.
Yes.
We'll be on the. Are we decided to do it on PC or PS4?
Oh, I don't know. I need to test whether I can run it on the PC and stream it. So I'm gonna have to test that out.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know what we're gonna do because I know potentially some people watching might be playing it. So if you want to take part and maybe join us during the stream potentially, jump in our Discord and we can sort out like times and stuff for you. The link is in my description.
Cool.
And I think maybe Em's got it. I don't know if she's got it or not.
No.
But if you jump on our Discord, we can sort out sort of events and stuff with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we look forward to picking this back up in January.
Yes. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And
do all the things. And
as what do you like to say? Smash your face with the like button, or
smash? We'll go with smish the button
with your face.
Nose.
With
your nose.
Oh, with your nose. Okay, not your face, just your nose.
No, the face is too wide an area to hit the button.
Okay.
You can smish your nose.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go have something to eat. Try and have a little nap. Probably won't be able to because I'm too excited for Battlefront 2.
Well, I can't wait to see you in work tomorrow if that's the case.
That's fine. I'm having Monster for breakfast.
Oh. It's just terrible. Terrible.
Oh, yes. Bye-bye, White Shadow. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, you might be able to see me later on playing Battlefront. I'm not going to be on there for long. I just want to just play it. I've got the countdown on my screen at the moment. 5 hours and 5 minutes.
I'm probably going to catch... Oh, no, I don't want to watch it because you're going to be spoiling it for me. No.
I'll
watch it when I've played it. Yeah, don't even bother.
Yes.
Right, okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and we will see you with this particular stream in January.
Yes, and he says smash the button with your car.
With your car?
Yep.
That's
with your car.
Bigger object, really. I mean, I feel like...
Well, you're guaranteed to hit the button then, aren't you?
You're guaranteed to hit... Like, you're guaranteed to smash a computer up. I wouldn't do that.
As long as the like button's hit, that's fine.
That's what you care about. That's fair.
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 likes on this video. That's my like goal.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, if I get more than 2 likes, then well, there you go.
Okay. We've said goodbye like 3 times now.
We have now. Yes, we must go now.
All right, guys. All right. See you later, boys.
Bye bye.
Bye.